Again, a wild way to start this attack. Literally woke scolding
Over
Sam
here.
Cedar
Do do do
and the
do do
Vigland
do
and
do.
crew
We're gonna see if fucking
for what Jillian Michaels
Streamlabs
basically
works.
implies are like homophobic
Because
comments
fucking it was
directed at
fucking
her
bullshit, dude.
and
OBS
other
keeps crashing.
Republicans.
God.
That's wild.
Put the
When
put the
they
trans
slant
people
pejoratives
back
and
on
homonym
computer
attacks, you say
science.
it to my
Maybe things will
face,
work
and you
finally.
were kind
God.
enough to step up for that. You are the first. So, SOT number 3, guys. I wanted to litigate some of this stuff first.
She seems fucking nuts.
Oh, well, I should just say that was not.
We're gonna litigate this
what
one
I was
first, huh?
responding to
Jesus
was
Christ.
your-
Fitness people are fucking insane, dude. I don't know why they're all acting like fitness of all the things that are like hard, easiest thing is like exercising. You know what I mean? Like that's why high school boys do it. And then they come out racist because they didn't get their dick sucked. Buddy, you don't have to do that. I don't know why. Like pussy's overrated. Hot take, pussy's overrated. Hotter take, a lot of these women are exactly like the loser men that they pretend to hate. That's why they keep fucking them. You know what I mean? Like you're fucking losers because you're fucking losers, ladies. Whoopsie. Do 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 do. These men are not Academy Award winning actors. The reason they keep getting away with lying to you is because you are lying to you. Dun 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 dun.
your video where you said that nobody would show up. I was actually interested in revisiting our
And we will.
exchange on Piers Morgan from a year ago.
Promise you we will. That's
Her eyes are
I'd like,
fucking.
I'd like some of your time. Okay, SOT 3.
Why are her eyes like? Oh shit, you can't see me. That was pretty cool.
Loser. Go F yourself. Go take your maha and shove it up your ass.
They gotta stop. I don't go F yourself. I think they should start using
Go
slurs.
F yourself.
I think they should just be like, shut up, retard. You don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Everybody knows I like to keep it real. That's a perfect show for me to go on.
Is this a meeting of the Gay Straight Alliance?
Just
kidding.
Gay Straight Alliance.
Snake oil. The snake oil sales.
Gay Straight Alliance.
I'm sure she read,
Gay Straight Alliance. You mean the Dallas Cowboys?
I'm sure she read that book.
People can't see me. People can't see me. I'm
Here's
covering them.
someone
I'm
who
covering the
quit
Vanguard.
her
I don't know who these
show
people are, by the
because
way.
of criticism
Popped up on
of
my For You
Israel
page.
was happening.
Talk to me about
I
Islam.
watch.
Tell me where we're getting it wrong.
Please come on my show and justify why.
Talk to me about
Muslims,
Islam.
aren't
That's what's
bad.
so funny. That's what's so funny. He's Muslim. He's like that's what's so funny about Mamdani. You know what I mean? Like I think Mamdani has his flaws. I think the biggest problem is that like he's a mayor. You know what I mean? He's not gonna be able to fucking do a lot. But they're acting like, oh, free buses are gay. What the fuck? And then another thing is they're like, oh, free buses. That's how I get stabbed. First of all, bitch, what do you think? They have magnets in the fucking street? Of course, everyone. What do you think? They only get knives in the fucking bus stops. You're an idiot. You don't know what you're talking about. It's fine. God. No one gets stabbed on the
3 hours
sidewalk.
ago.
Thank you,
Nothing.
conservative
Have you heard about
retards.
anything?
Oh,
Nothing
damn.
yet.
Oh my god.
Idiot.
She's a fool.
Her role in media is to defend Israel. I think she's a TERF, right? So she doesn't like trans people and thinks it takes away from feminism. And then is also a Maha person.
They want to get rid of free lunches in
Make America happy again. How about that? You know what I mean?
schools.
What if we get some 90-year-old from 40? Remember 30 years ago? The Rock says.
Cares about neither, but is pretending to care about the kids in America.
Incredible to start this off posting your own L's. Just them humiliating you over and over, absolutely cooking you alive. That's
Yeah, they got
hilarious.
they
No,
got
it's
their
wild.
ass.
It's wild.
They
Just
got
like
their ass. Holy shit, they got her rolling the fuck up. Spilling all the tea on the dad. Elon baby mama leaks conservative speaker. People got mad at me when I said the number one, like most of Hassan like most women who are like near Hassan are also like dumb fucks. They actually shit out some retarded kid with Elon Musk's kid. Like I don't understand what that is. You know what I mean? You can't be like, oh my god, I dated a fascist, and then be like, yeah, I can't believe you treated me like shit. Yeah, no shit, lady. I don't know what you want. You want a cookie? Like that's no one's problem but yours. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, I changed my ways. Good. Back there. You don't know what you're talking about. Just an idiot. I played Fortnite with this the other day. I won. Clip that. I played Fortnite with this and I won. It's literally just called Berserk Nasheed. I don't know what that is. I don't know what they're saying. This whole thing. I gotta watch Berserk, man. But the problem is everyone who watches Berserk is also kind of annoying. They're like, dude, you gotta fucking check out Berserk. You gotta fucking check out Berserk, bro. Why? I guess the ending of Attack on Titan. I was like, yeah, they're making the Titans. Good. Anyway. Big fucking whoop. The left needs more solidarity. What the fuck, dude? Every 3 weeks, the left needs to do something. You could agree at a distance. God, everyone's so fucking annoying. Denims is kind of annoying too. We're gonna watch comedy. We're gonna watch comedy because I'm fucking annoyed. Tim Dillon rants. Yes. Yes, yes.
Is actually good. This life of like, ooh, someone brought donuts is actually good. It's actually peak civilization. How about that? How about that? It's actually peak civilization. To just get up, roll out of bed, head into some office with a bunch of clowns, eat a donut, and then just email somebody that they've been denied for new liver or whatever the work is. Doesn't even matter what the work is. You just email someone, you go, we're not paying for that operation.
What the fuck is
Figure
this?
it out.
Stavros Halkis versus
You
unfunny
know, lunch with the
comedians.
guys. This is peak.
Yeah, I guess. Let's
It's
watch
peak.
this.
Come see us today.
I haven't
at
seen
Home
that
of
yet.
Chantilly. If you're looking for a comfortable ride
Chantilly.
with plenty of
Oh,
cargo
shit!
space and
I guarantee you, dude, if you look to this even further, he probably did kill Tony in like 2014.
What do you call a black doctor? Nothing. There are no black doctors. Ah! The kill Tony fucking mongoloids. You're like, yeah!
Mongoloid.
Yeah! Say the N-word! You son of a bitch, that was incredible.
The art of fencing. Ah.
Have you
God,
ever
everything
gotten
on
tea
YouTube
from a
sucks, dude. God damn.
banana bread in her
You watch like 3 things and it's immediately just, oh wait, I had a bunch of cool shit.
Red bands
On my fucking
that would fucking kill, dude.
East
Oh,
Coast
I remember,
comedian
I remember,
Stavros
I remember,
Halkias
I
seems to
remember. I
have
put on my
woken
watch
up to
later,
the
didn't I?
rise of the hackpocalypse that's absolutely wreaked havoc.
Yes. The trial of the Incredible Hulk. You think they read him his rights? You know you make me wanna shoot. How fucking old is this? 19. Nope.
There lives a kind of beast made of rage.
Can you hear that?
Years ago, I used science to study this beast, to bring him out of me. I used gamma radiation to release him, but I used too much. Far too much. Now the beast is out of my control, emerging whenever anger
1989.
strikes.
This guy's fucking yoked for this time, by the way. Jesus Christ.
My name is David Banner.
Can't see anything.
The world thinks I'm dead. I travel alone.
This is
I try
really
to keep
interesting.
the beast caged
You literally can't see anything on this.
within
That
myself.
sucks. Eh, whatever.
Lionel Messi is exactly what Galileo warned us about 400 years ago. It sounds like a ridiculous.
Galileo. Marx. Okay. Here's a little annoying thing. So like when people talk about Marxism, right, and like Karl Marx and how he already predicted everything, I think all philosophy bros need to like shut up. You know what I mean? Like everyone, like communists, they're like, he already predicted this. Karl Marx did not predict NFTs. I don't know what to tell you this. He did not predict NFTs. He did not predict Logan Paul or whatever the fuck. He also did not predict a boring like the other people that are like, oh my god, Logan Paul sneezed weirdly. Do you want to give me a do you want to maybe give me a sponsorship for BetterHelp? Everybody shut up. He left shit general. He went, that's kind of fucking annoying. And then people were like, oh my god, I can tie this back to that. It's like Oda when people are like, oh my god, it's in One Piece. Like, no, dude, you're just tying it backwards to that. You did that. It's okay. You don't need to do the other shit. Philosophy bros, economics, horoscopes, liberal art majors. These are all on the same playing field for me. Clip that, robot. Thank you.
Ridiculous comparison, but hear me out. It's the 2015 Copa del Rey final, Barcelona versus Athletic Club. It's the 19th minute of the match, and the score is 0-0. Messi receives the ball far away from goal in the right-hand side of the pitch. He's literally at the halfway line, nowhere near the goal, and has the entire Athletic Club players surrounding him. According to every traditional defensive principle that football had spent over a century building itself around, this is where attacks are supposed to die. Instead, Messi accelerates, beats one defender, 2, 3, cuts onto his left foot, and and blasts it into the near
This guy sold.
post. Golazo.
Well, there's three of them, right? He's still going. Look at this, Kevin. It's a brilliant run from Messi. Will he go all the way?
Ooh.
It's one of the
Look, he's saying, "Get away from me," and then on top, this is blatant propaganda. Blatant Ronaldo propaganda.
from the magical.
The best way to see the USA starts in a Chevy SUV.
This is great because you know, like, cars are shit based off of like how patriotic they want to be. You know what I mean? Like, I saw one car commercial. It was Ram. It was literally like American flags, 3 trucks, 3 American flags, beer, rock and roll, a motorcycle for some fucking reason, mountains. Like, the Ram, the new Ram truck might just blow up as soon as you put the key in the ignition.
With added peace of mind for every
Eastbound or down, where them
and
boys
range
go
to take you
bucking.
farther. There's no better way to see the USA.
They're bringing back woke. God bless.
Georgia plans weddings with the precision of a watchmaker.
Wedding planners are also insane. You know what I mean? Like, people get mad at me because I start talking about like how we're like how low key we're like living in the white woman economy, and that's why everything kind of sucks. Here's another example. Weddings are fucking expensive. Whoa. And then you're like, and then they try to like be like, oh, you could just say a cake instead of a wedding cake, and it immediately becomes like that. Are these men in charge of these wedding fucking ceremonies? No. Don't get mad at me because I'm a real feminist, ladies. That's not my problem. Another problem I have, this is a real hot take, by the way. People are like, hot take, we should have a 4-day work week. God fucking bless. No one does anything. Corporate America is basically nothing. It's manufactured fucking deadlines with manufactured pressure. I don't know what the requirements on that are. Can I see the document? Yeah, we'll give it to you. Fantastic. No, we don't. Okay. Well, that's nice. That's nice. But anyway, a real hot take is like, the reason artists are so anti-AI is because they kind of know that their art sucks too. You know what I mean? Like, they talk about like how artists are fucking like insanely expensive. You know what I mean? And then they're like shocked that like nobody buys their stuff other than like other rich people. Never ask a liberal arts major what their parents do. You know what I mean?
That's
what's crazy about the whole situation.
Georgia rebuild the plan in minutes.
Never ask a liberal art major
Georgia
what
runs
their
the
parents
show.
do, or an
Copilot helps
artist
keep it
like
on
how. What I think that's why they're all communists now. By the way, artists are all communists now because no one can afford to buy their crap art. You know what I mean? Like, you know, the crap art where they just take a picture of themselves where they're like anorexic and naked and they have like ballet shoes on. They think that like they're cooking. It's crap.
In
It's
that
crap.
moment,
It's hack.
something much larger than
AI
a football
can do
match
that.
was
Like, I don't
happening.
know what you
We
want me
were
to do.
watching a structural collapse of everything football believed it understood about space, athleticism, physicality, and what a human being could realistically do on a football pitch. So how does this relate to Galileo? Well, in 1632, he published a book that changed humanity's understanding of reality forever. The book
Reality.
was called Dialogue Concerning the Two Chief World Systems, and its argument was quite simple. Galileo stated that the universe does not work the way you think it does.
Penis big or penis small?
For nearly
That's how it works.
2,000 years,
Then the genius Clavicular came forward and went, no.
educated men had
It is kind of funny how he's like he's not like as right wing as people think he is. He's kind of just like he's literally doing what women do with like morning. If your morning routine looks like American Psycho, maybe shut the fuck up on clavicular hate.
constructed
You know what I
entire
mean? That
systems of
autistic
knowledge
moron.
around
That many of you have already slept with someone worse, so don't bother me.
assumptions.
You say don't fuck a fascist. You say don't boink a fascist or something and bother you. You say don't boink a fascist and bother me, then all of a sudden every man on the planet is like some fucking like Oscar winning performance level actor who has like, oh, he was lying about his political opinions. Yeah, so are you. Like, please stop bothering me. Like, I don't know what you want me
They
to do.
still believe
I don't know what
were
you want me to do.
undeniable
Computer,
truths.
clip
Stuff
that.
like the heavier object falls faster.
We need to dress like this again. Low key, we should dress like this again. They're matching the picture behind them.
That the earth stood still. That inherited wisdom was more trustworthy than observation itself. Galileo challenged all of it. He attacked the framework people used to interpret reality. He insisted
Notice Galileo, beard. Karl Marx, beard. Abraham Lincoln, beard. George Washington, bald. Man owned slaves. Sorry. Just kidding. No one get mad at me. Oh well, he warned us about the 2-party system. Yeah, they all did. I don't know what you want. I don't know what you want me to do. You know what I mean?
Said that observation mattered
I
more
think
than
he's one of
assumption.
the- I think he's
that
the greatest
evidence
president.
mattered more than tradition. That if the results contradicted the acceptable
Oh, he's
models,
definitely
then
in
the
the top
model
three. He's the
itself
best
might
one.
be
Calm
wrong.
down.
The
Yes, he owns
establishment
slaves.
condemned him for this because what Galileo was really warning the world about went beyond just astronomy or physics. It was what happens when a single person exposes that the
Bro's fucking tweaking, looking at
limitations
math.
society
Jesus
believed were
Christ.
natural laws were never actually laws at all. Messi did the exact same thing.
Where'd he get his hand
exposed
from?
the limitations that society believed about football. To understand why
One thing I like about most stuff now, there is like, you know what I mean? There is like this like format. You can follow this format. It could be complete crap. You know what I mean? Like on TikTok, there's a like low monotone voice where you talk like where the influencer talks like this, and it's like, get ready with me to go to my boyfriend's house to cheat on him with some woman that I just met or some weird shit. You know what I mean? Get ready with me to argue with. Get ready with me to threaten to kill my boyfriend. Who cares? I don't care. Get ready with me to go get Labubu's? Shut up. Weren't you like anti-gambling 30 seconds ago? Jesus Christ. I'm so sick of like California Asians, you know what I mean? Like I said I was making fun of Asians way before that. Congratulations on you all for catching up after the Asian summit. The whoa Asian summit. That's nice. That's nice. Once again, I've moved on already. Dude, once again, I'm ahead of the process.
Messi changed football forever, you
Forgot what I
first
was
have
gonna
to
say.
understand the football world that he walked into. By the early 2000s, football already had a very clear idea of
It's crazy to me that homophobic dudes are also
what
like the most
greatness
flamboyant.
was supposed
You know
to
what
look
I mean?
like.
Dude
The
has
best
booty
players
shorts
were
on.
usually powerful athletes, tall strikers, explosive wingers, dominant midfielders who could physically control games. Football believed that
Game's going soft.
size, speed, and strength were necessary if you wanted to truly dominate at the highest level. Small players could still be exciting. They could dribble, they could entertain the fans, but they weren't usually viewed as players you could build an entire era around.
Was Beckham overrated? Like I'm from fucking America, right? So the only football I'm talking about is the real football. You have a problem with that? You have a problem with the military-industrial complex? That's an eagle.
Especially not from the center of the pitch. The middle of the pitch was considered the most dangerous area in football. There was less space, more defenders, more tackles, and generally less time to think. Coaches taught players to move the ball
Oh, that's the guy.
quickly before pressure arrived. The tighter the space became, the harder football was supposed to get.
Oh, no,
Football believed that efficiency decreased when congestion increased. Messi would eventually prove the exact opposite, because somehow the less space Messi had, the more dangerous he became. And that idea completely broke football's understanding
I could do that.
of the game. What makes this even more interesting is that Messi never looked like the type of player football usually trusted. As a kid,
A white man. They're against us.
scouts constantly worried about his body. He was small, physically fragile, and dealing with growth hormone issues. There were real concerns about whether he could even survive the physical demands of elite football. A lot of people saw him as a talented luxury player, someone technical, someone creative, but not someone who could completely control the sport itself. Football had
Wow. Short guy. Fucking. No one talks about this, but there's discrimination against short men.
already built its understanding of greatness around physical supremacy. And Messi
The first guy, I'm not joking, the first guy to bring up like discrimination against short men, landslide political victory.
was the complete
That's
opposite.
what Kamala should have done. She should have said that. If she was gonna cater to the right, you gotta cater towards the insecurity. You can't be like, do not come, you know what I mean? First of all, whatever fucking aide was in her ear whispering, I could guess the exact gender and race of that aide that told her Brat Summer should be basically most of her fucking political campaign, you know what I mean? Basically most. I voted for her. She had my vote immediately as soon as she was like, yeah, I think they fucked up those 4 years, you know what I mean? I think there's plenty of room to go, yeah, this entire party's incompetent. There's more than enough to be like, yeah, they're idiots. I don't know why like you want me to defend them. It's my fault you lost, bitch. Am I breaking fucking like not her. I'm talking about this idiot that was like, I want the Michigan fist. It's my fault you lost. Am I getting those fucking billionaire
of that
funders?
model.
No.
I mean, as a kid, if he turned sideways, he would disappear. That's how skinny he was. But this is where the Galileo comparisons start becoming really important, because Galileo also walked into a world that already believed it understood how reality worked. For nearly 2,000 years, everyone from scientists to philosophers trusted the same assumptions about physics, motion, and the universe itself. The accepted model already felt complete.
Low key, I'm gonna be really honest right now. if you are on planet Earth, right, and you see, I'm all I'm saying is I totally understand why they thought why the sun moved around the Earth. You know what I mean? I totally get it, because if you're here, you're not gonna be like, I saw that move that way. That's just observation. Here's an example. If you have a girlfriend, which many of you don't, sorry, it's okay. It's not that hard to get one. They are also horrible human beings themselves. If you have a girlfriend and you noticed, she's really happy around me, you're going to be like, well, clearly she likes me. However, if you see her around other people and she's always happy, maybe she's just a happy person.
Felt stable, proven. Then Galileo arrived and started producing results that the model couldn't explain, which is exactly what happened to Messi.
What happened with that, by the way? I don't know what happened. I just know that he fixed
Small
it.
players were not supposed to dominate the most.
It was like most of what I know about ancient Greece is it's translated to basketball terms. You know what I mean? Like heliocentric.
Crowded areas of the pitch. They weren't supposed to control entire games against elite defenders. The model already had rules for what should and shouldn't be possible. Messi kept violating those rules anyway. And just like Galileo, the problem wasn't that Messi was slightly different, because back then they still had dribblers. They still had good players. The problem was that Messi's existence hinted that football's accepted understanding of the sport might have hidden flaws that nobody fully recognized yet. And over time, people slowly realized that they might have.
Once again, short men leading a revolution. Clip that, robot. Once again,
discovered something.
Short men leading a revolution. Lionel Messi. Vladimir Lenin. Che Guevara. Technically Adolf Hitler, but actually, you know what? Scratch that. How tall were those generals?
Football's framework
Never mind. End of clip. End of clip.
They were looking at a player that wasn't supposed to exist.
The experiment
By
that
the
broke the model.
2010s, Messi was already viewed as the most talented player
Jesus fucking
in the
Christ,
world.
dude.
But
Some
talent
ice,
wasn't the problem.
I got an ice maker in my refrigerator. That shit's scared.
What was about to face. The real problem was that under Pep.
No one talks about how fucking scary it is to move into an apartment by yourself. It's my first ever apartment. I had no lights. It was dark
Guardiola,
as shit.
Messi stopped looking.
I forgot I had an ice maker in the freezer.
Like an incredible player and started looking like an alien that was a contradiction to the sport itself. Pep's Barca created the perfect environment to test the limits of football's entire tactical framework. Let's call it the Messi experiment. And the result of that completely broke the model. The biggest change came in 2009 when Pep started using Messi as a false nine. At the time, strikers were still expected to behave like traditional forwards. Stay high up the pitch, occupy the center backs, finish chances inside the box. You know, basically the opposite of what we see from Liam Delap. Football had already built decades of tactical understanding around those assumptions, but Messi kept breaking them. He started dropping deeper into the midfield, pulling defenders into spaces they weren't supposed to follow him into.
God, I hope I finish this vape fast, you know what I mean? I tried Marlboro Lights. Literally, first of all, they changed the packaging, and now it's just all white. You can't even order for them anymore. But now it doesn't even taste good. I'm turning 27 this year. Is that what maturity is?
And suddenly, football's defensive rules just stopped making sense. If the center back stayed deep, Messi had space to turn and drive directly through the middle of the pitch. If the center back followed him forward, space opened up behind for players like Pedro and David Villa to attack. The defenders were making what was considered the correct decision at the time based on football's accepted logic. But the structure
Fuck, I got some fucking old, cold-ass water.
itself had become unstable.
We'd played against him before and we'd locked him down. But this was a different Messi. This was Messi who had more freedom to
excellent beard,
run around and be central. Whereas before he was really.
How could you be anti-immigration? Look at that beard.
So you could pin him down a bit. Still great. But when he was allowed that freedom to be able to move and pop up anywhere and surprise you, it's like unplayable, like ridiculous. And he was actually better at Wembley. Like, I remember standing on the pitch of Scholesy and watching them go and lift a trophy and just going, we just need to get off there because they took our soul.
People with high blood pressure and type 2 diabetes. Like my mom and you, Chica. Our kidneys could be sending out an SOS.
This is every ad now. They just get some fucking celebrity that was famous like 10 years ago or something, and they pay them money to do some like GLP bullshit. I don't know why. This or AI. I don't know what the fuck's going on. Does nobody make anything anymore? Do I have to do it? There's like 700,000 million trillion fucking unemployed CS majors. All of a sudden, they can't build anything? What, are we all on lead code? Fuck, I gotta do lead code. I realize I'm low-key shit. I forgot everything.
Like heart attack or stroke. Don't miss the signal. Ask your doctor about a simple urine test called
What the fuck is this?
UACR.
This is about a
and join our
medicine?
mission.
Do we think this is real? If it is, it's beyond me.
And Messi was the main ingredient.
That's what made Messi different. He not only beat defenders, but he was exposing football's defensive system. A system that had been built around assumptions that all stopped applying when Messi touched the ball. And this is again where the Galileo parallels become impossible to ignore. Not only did Galileo prove that previous scientists were wrong about a few details, he revealed that their entire framework, the one they used to understand reality, was incomplete. So the problem wasn't just one bad calculation. The problem was the model itself. Messi
Dudes
was doing
love
the same.
history. Dudes love history, you know what I mean? Like, dudes love history, but God forbid, it's low-key because, like, we enjoy drama, you know what I mean? I'm not a gossip. I collect information. Just in case any woman wants to call me gay. I'm not a gossip. I'm basically a spy. That's how that works. Don't bother me. I'm just collecting intel. And she said, what? Oh my fucking God, that's disgusting. After she would do that to him? Oh my God. And then he did that to her? Oh my God. And that's basically what the USSR and fucking USA did. But God forbid we do any sort of an analysis. You know what I mean? God forbid we go, are there any patterns here? And they're like, patterns are this. And then another thing that dudes like is they love the phrase like history is written by the victors, but like God forbid you like go, what God forbid we look at a history book and go, what if they were wrong? You know what I mean? What if the fact that they only mentioned the fucking Andrew Jackson and the Native Americans in this little box on my textbook on the bottom, and they asked one question. That's what A-Push is, by the way. It's like 30% early Revolutionary era, and then like 20% Civil War, and then 30% Civil Rights era, and then 10% is a little sprinkled in shit. End of clip.
Football. Midfielders couldn't track him because he moved like a forward. Defenders couldn't track him because he operated like a midfielder. Pressing structures
What happens if you just have a gun on you? You know what I mean? Like, what happens if he just has like a suicide vest and he goes, if you don't let me fucking score, I'll pull it.
Things that football at the time wasn't designed to handle. The closer teams tried to get to Messi, the more dangerous Barcelona became. That completely contradicted football's accepted understanding of space. For decades, football believed congestion reduced attacking possibilities. Tight spaces were supposed to limit creativity, but Messi turned crowded central areas into the most dangerous zone on the pitch. Somehow, the less room he had, the more control he seemed to gain over the game. It was football's version of Galileo.
I'm telling you right now, when we turn this fucking country around, we gotta invest in soccer. You know what I mean? We gotta. First of all, we have all these immigrants. Clearly, some of them know something. A lot of them probably know something. I don't. Don't ask me. I don't fucking know anything. I get fucking compliments from my boss sometimes. He's like, thanks for catching that. That's not actually part of your test plan, the one that we discussed, but thanks for catching that. I'll let you know. And I'm like, great. What the fuck? I thought I was supposed to do that. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Dropping objects from the Leaning Tower of Pisa. The establishments believed one thing, but reality kept producing another result. The 2011 Champions League final against Manchester United became the perfect example of this paradigm collapse.
All like open like stadiums, I don't understand the point of it at all. Like, literally, if it rains, people are just going to be raining. What the fuck? Whose concept? If you're making a building, close it. Whose idea is it to fucking, like, leave it open? Some moron? Someone's fucking nephew with a fucking, architecture job. Jesus Christ. Okay, water. Thank God. I thought I fucking spit all over the desk. Jesus Christ. What else was I going to say? OKC, literally, I was barely watching the NBA now. Jesus fucking Christ, dude, that shit was crazy. He's literally flopping in every play. And then I watched, like, James Harden, too. James Harden didn't win a fucking, championship. Sorry. He didn't win a championship, but if he was, like, at least good, you know what I mean? He was, like, at least good. Shea's good, too, which is, like, what's, like, really gross about the whole, like, literally flopping on every play. I can't listen to the announcers either. It's just genuinely a bad product now. Oh my God. But what I was thinking is, I wonder how many of us could like tweet or like Truth. I think he's on Truth Social now. Truth at like, what's his face? Donald Trump. To be like, there are Hamas tunnels underneath OKC. You should nuke the entire state and just like see what
United
happens.
were one of the best teams in the world. They were the champions of England. They were organized, disciplined, and had so much experience. I mean, they were being managed by Sir Alex Ferguson, and he was applying the same defensive principles that elite football had trusted for decades. Yet none of it worked. Messi kept appearing.
You can't do that. You can't have a big ass flag in America. They'll be like, get the fuck out of here. Like if you have an Eagles flag in Philadelphia Eagles, they will literally like set it on fire.
Spaces where he wasn't supposed to dominate. Barcelona kept creating overloads that stretched United's shape until the entire defensive structure started breaking apart. The game looked less like a football match and more like a scientific experiment, exposing the flaws in football's understanding of positioning and control.
This is pretty good. We're going to clip this, but also include that. Liquid IV, low-key tastes like, it must taste like so fucking good when you're dehydrated like me.
Galileo once wrote that the greatest obstacle to knowledge isn't ignorance, but the illusion of knowledge. Football thought and understood how space worked.
Don't upload your videos to YouTube, upload to Restream, where we will live stream it to YouTube and all.
This is AI. What do we think?
Your platforms at once. Get ready for
Nah,
5 times
don't
more.
look like it.
Messi revealed
You should
that
be
the
good
sport's
at it.
entire understanding of space had
No,
hidden
no idea.
limitations that nobody had fully recognized until he.
I don't really understand the offsides rule for football either, by the way. Like, why is it my fault that motherfucker can't keep up? Tell him to do his job. Like, in football, you have man-to-man coverage. If you're like, that's a touchdown if you blow your fucking assignment, buddy. You know what I mean? That's what I thought. That's what I think is
That's why
gross.
Pep's Barcelona were so shocking at the time. Not
What
only
do
were
you
these
think,
guys
Chatters?
dominating, but they were exposing structural contradictions inside football's tactical framework in real time. And once the experiment succeeded, the rest of football had no choice but to react. Suddenly, teams everywhere
Connect
were
in the
trying to
chat.
copy Barcelona. False nines became more trendy. Positional play
How
spread
you do that?
across Europe.
This is
The
interesting.
scary
Is it
thing
breaking?
about Messi was that once he started dominating the sport, football had two choices. Either admit that the small, physically
Whoa.
fragile player had discovered a completely different way to control football, or
Authorized.
keep trying to explain why what he was doing somehow didn't fully count. For years, a huge part of the football
Okay,
world
let's see if it
chose
works.
that second
I don't
option.
know.
People said he was just a Barcelona
I just want it
system
to be
player.
fucking
They said he
stable,
only
Jesus
worked because of
Christ, you know what I
Xavi,
mean?
Iniesta, and Pep. They said he couldn't do it in more physical leagues.
They said he couldn't do it. He'll never
That he
be able
walked
to.
too
He's
much.
short. His dick is
That he
small.
wasn't athletic enough, that he wouldn't survive in older eras of football. Then when he dominated Spain, people moved the goalposts again. Oh, well, he can't do it internationally. Even after winning everything with Argentina, the criticism kept
The
coming
true
because
goat.
football
Thumbs
still
up. I
struggled
do
to
leave a
fully
like, comment, and
process
subscribe because
what
I'm a
Messi
good little
represented.
consumer.
And this is exactly where the
Never stall again. I forgot how to drive manual. That's why. That was so funny. I forgot how to drive like manual the other day. I was like watching a TikTok and I was like, how the fuck does that even happen? Some idiot. Look at this idiot in the dash cam, not paying attention. Can't even fucking brake. And then I thought about it. I was like, fuck, what's supposed to happen? How do the gears move again? And then of course some white woman was like, you don't fucking know this? What are you, gay? She didn't say gay, but she said zesty and shit. God knows. Lord knows what those white women are up to. Whoop. Lord knows. Anyway.
Hey everybody, it's Moccasin Driver. I wanted to do a quick tutorial on how to drive.
I have the
manual
exact same
transmission.
slippers.
Hope this helps you. I'm going to do it straight to the point. You're going to get in the car. You're going to notice there's a clutch. You're going to notice there's a gear lever.
The fuck is that? Oh,
You're
emergency.
going to want to make sure the gear lever is...
They made the emergency e-brake fucking electric now? What the fuck is that?
neutral. You're going to push in the clutch. You're going to start
Clutch is on the
car
left.
with the
Okay,
gear
yeah, I
lever.
would have fucked that up.
You may have a parking brake on. Go ahead and turn that off. Push in the brake so you stay in place. Let go of the clutch as long as you're in neutral. You never want to have your foot on the clutch all the time. I only apply the clutch when it's needed.
Does
In
he
this
show
case,
like what the
as
fuck
a
is happening?
beginner, one thing that I learned to teach people is that you put the car in the first
If a girl ever shows like this shit, she's gonna make bank. You know what I mean? Like those foot guys go crazy.
gear. And you're going to want to release the clutch very slowly for your first
Clip that.
time.
YouTube, clip that.
If
Computer, clip that.
If you let it go too fast, it'll shock the car, and then the car...
I wasn't paying attention.
If you let it go, release the clutch. That you put the car in the first gear, and you're going to want to release the clutch very slowly for your first time. If you if you let it go too fast, it'll shock the car, and then the car will stall. And that is usually the worst fear of someone first learning how to drive stick. So what you're gonna do is,
I forgot you have to be like gentle with automatic, with like automatic cars. You know what I mean?
first, you're gonna slowly
Fucking manual cars.
release the clutch. They said about 7 seconds.
They should fix that and the slowly releasing the clutch.
Travel
That should
on the
be like
clutch.
boom boom.
And then the
Like
RPM
bum, bum, bum. That's
should
it.
just carry the vehicle. And then you're gonna apply the gas.
I wasn't paying attention
RPMs
again.
Said about 7 second travel on the clutch. And then the RPMs should just carry the vehicle. And then you're gonna apply.
He's crossing on a double lane.
This is the easy way for a beginner to learn. So I'm
He runs a red light.
The brakes in the clutch. Put it in the appropriate gear for starting off, which is first. I'm gonna slowly let go of the clutch. And the car is rolling. As long as the car is moving, the wheels are turning, you are not gonna stall. You can slowly apply the gas to go. And then once you get going in first gear, you can go ahead and put it in second gear. So you're gonna wanna let go of the gas, push in the clutch, put it in second gear, and then slowly release the clutch again. Push in the gas.
That I remember. This part I remember.
Same thing applies. Push in the clutch, put it in third gear, slowly let out the clutch, push in the gas.
Hang on.
Put it in third gear, slowly let out the clutch, push in the gas. Put it in third gear. Same thing applies.
Clutch.
Push in the clutch, put it in third gear, slowly let out the clutch.
Clutch gear. Clutch gear. Okay, yeah, that's correct. I remember that much. It's stopping that I was like, what the fuck? How do I do this again? Going way over the speed limit, by the way. Way over the speed limit. This is haram teaching. Just kidding, I'm not even Muslim. Dude, I can't drive fast in these fucking neighborhoods. I'm like, a deer's gonna pop out. A deer's gonna pop out. A deer's gonna pop out. A deer's gonna pop out.
If you're going at a low speed, you're
If I ran over a deer, I remember one time I almost ran over a fucking squirrel. I was like, oh my god, I felt like a piece of shit. I don't know how serial killers do it. You're fucking freaks.
I don't want to be in fifth gear. Push too much strain on the engine, the transmission. Think about it.
So
like
why does it exist?
You're in fifth gear pedaling up a hill. It's damn near impossible. You're not going to want to do that. You're going to want to put it in a lower gear if you're going up a hill.
That makes sense, actually.
The gearing.
Dude, Marlboros? I don't know what happened. They taste like crap. I don't know, maybe it's because I got menthols, usually, which are entirely different. But now cigarettes feel just like I'm trying to aura farm. So fine by me, by the way. A kid runs out on a bike, just fucking murders him.
Notice how I have my foot on the dead pedal on the left. You never want your foot resting on the clutch all the time.
The dead pedal? Oh, that's what that's called,
I
yeah.
don't have my hand on the clutch lever or the gear lever, pushing all my weight down. You're gonna ruin your bushings. You want to keep your car lasting as long as possible.
I can't do the O's for vaping.
Create good habits.
Guy's speeding. What do you mean, create good habits? Speed limit was 55.
All right, we're gonna do the beginner clutch release one more time. Push the gas. Push the gas.
This part's easy.
Let out the clutch, you're pushing the gas. It's a simultaneous thing.
Yeah,
Once you let out the clutch, you're pushing the gas.
Yeah.
There's an exercise I will demonstrate.
Slowing down is the one that I was like, how the fuck does that happen?
No, show.
There we
There's a
go.
way
Here
my
we go.
father taught me.
Going is always easy. It's stopping that's the issue. I remember in India they put me on a motorcycle. I got to go, and then they're like, "Did we teach him what the brake is?" I just started pressing shit. I was like, okay.
And I'll show that to you now.
Okay. Stop sign coming up. Brake.
Once you get used to the clutch engagement, and I'll show that to you.
One. What the fuck was that? Was he on the first gear the whole time?
Engagement.
Where's his dash? Let's see.
I'll show that to you now.
He has very soft skin. Look at that. He must be a cool guy.
So I'm gonna go to this hill and demonstrate. Usually the worst fear of someone driving manual transmission. This was mine when I first started. So my dad put me on a hill. I like to imagine that there's a bunch of cars behind me and we're at a red light. And trying to figure out what to do.
This is good. This is good. This is good for all forms of training. You must prepare for the worst case scenario. If you're a cop, open fire. Apparently that's what they do. I don't know what the fuck.
You're gonna put it in first
that
gear.
works. Officer, that's a toddler.
You
Bang,
don't
bang,
wanna
bang,
have
bang,
your
bang.
foot on the clutch waiting for the light to turn like this. You're gonna want to put it in neutral, have the brake on, put your foot away on the dead pedal. As soon as it turns green, this is when the action happens. Push in the clutch, put it in first, let go of the brake, apply the gas as you're letting go of the clutch. You can feel it grab. This is a good exercise that my dad taught me. You just want to feel where the clutch is.
Yeah, this will never be
Go
fucking.
clutch and go.
Is he on some random person's hill?
You can sit at a hill like this and just.
I don't think I can, buddy. They'll be like, get the fucking off my fucking property.
It's not something you want to do all the time. It's just something good to practice.
Damn, dude, should I become a car guy? I don't have a wife or kids. I got a Corolla. I could just
Now
fucking
let's
get
say
that
that
shit
you're in
out.
reverse. You got to reverse. You can't go forward. Put the car in reverse. Same thing applies. Let go of the clutch slowly. You can even feather it because sometimes the RPMs will take the car away in reverse. I'm not even pushing the gas or anything. Push in the clutch.
True.
Push the brake. Put it in first. Slowly let go of the clutch if this is your first time. Slow. And now it's going. You can go ahead and push the gas and get going.
Okay. You can call me gay if you want for not being like, oh, I don't know how to drive manual. I fucking forgot. Give me a second. Sorry. Sorry, I had shit to do. You can't tell me manual fucking engines aren't like kind of weird and clunky to work with. You know what I mean? Hit their trash can. Ah. My eyeball.
We can get more advanced. We can get more advanced. So right now I'm just going to show you a demonstration of me driving normal.
Look at the ACs. Holy shit. Everything's right there. Nice. What car is this? I gotta figure it out because I'm gonna get an old ass American muscle ass car and then I'm gonna kill myself, obviously. Before that, I will be very cool. Mind your roads 40, meaning 60 is what you're gonna do. Yes.
Okay, now I'm going to demonstrate rev matching. Let's say that you're going in fifth gear, normal speed 60 miles an hour. Someone's going really slow in front of you. You have to go in a lower gear to pass them correctly. Otherwise, you'd be straining your motor, going too slow.
Is that real?
You're going to go into fourth or third. but you're going to want to rev match into those gears so it's a smooth transition. Just like when you have a paddle shift supercar, you downshift it, rev match
I know what that means.
Smooth transition.
Yeah, I know what all that means. I know what all that means. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So what we're going to do is I'm going to get up to speed in a different gear. So let's say I'm in fourth. There's a car in front of me. There's some kind of action I got to make. So what I'll do is I'll push in the clutch and then I'll rev the gas to match the RPM of the lower gear. So I'm going to go into third. So check it out.
This is what every BMW driver does, I know.
Let go of the clutch. Smooth transition. I'll do it again. Fourth gear into third. Push in the clutch, rev, release the clutch at the same time that the RPM is matching. Smooth, healthy transition. Not at all bad for the car.
This is nice.
The more you do this, the better you'll get.
This is nice. I gotta get a manual car then.
And then once you get
Does anybody want to sell me their manual car? What?
New Auto-Tune 2026 has been in the gym and it's dropped some weight, same accuracy,
What the
but
what?
rebuilt for.
This video was made possible by CuriosityStream.
Oh,
Subscribe to their Nebula
as an
bundle deal
autistic
at
man.
curiositystream.com/Wendover.
As an autistic man, I'm assuming I've noticed some things about myself. I'd like to know how roads work. Can I move this back from my recliner? I moved my recliner into the fucking computer because my ass was hurting from the fucking what do you call it? The other thing, the other chair. Whoa! Oh, it's such a hard Saturday for me. Oh, it's so hard trying to be a Twitch streamer so I can fund fucking I don't know, labor unions. That's what's so interesting to me. You know what I mean? Like, labor unions is my primary goal. When I get famous, I will be funding labor unions. You know what I mean? But a lot of the people that are currently famous love being like, oh my God. Yeah, I didn't see shit. I'm still a dark guy. A lot of people that are famous now give like 10 grand. You're like a multimillionaire. You know what I mean? If you are a multimillionaire and you give 10 grand, I don't give a fuck what you do. This is a publicity stunt. It's a publicity stunt. Suck my dick. You can't trick me. You can't trick me, buddy. That's what's so funny. I need like one of those like, I need like one of those like fake ones. I need like one. I gotta like get longer wires or something. I can move
To
them
watch
right
an
here.
exclusive companion video to this.
Interesting.
It's really just 4 lanes, a median, and some on and off ramps. The interstate highways.
I don't know what it is. Computer, clip this. I don't know what it is, but for some fucking reason, when you are on the highway, I was driving on 95 the other day, like 3 weeks ago, but this is the other day. Shut up. People were like, it was raining, not even that much. They parked under the bridge. So I was thinking, like, if I just slam into them, and you know everyone is gone except the guy who's like the policy holder. Do I then win the fucking, what do you call it, the lawsuit? Whoa, I turned the lights off. I could do that? How do I do it? I hate the light. Holy shit, there's more buttons? How many fucking settings are there? Do I hold it? Oh, holy shit, I've been trying to figure this out for months. Anyway, end of clip.
Is
End
no
of clip,
engineering
computer.
marvel, no unprecedented undertaking, no massively innovative concept. It's a simple idea, one that arose since the earliest days of the automobile. It's not exciting, which is why it often goes so underappreciated. Take the interstates away, though, and you have a weaker nation.
True, dude. You gotta fucking transport. Literally, you cannot see me right now. Hello. But clip this, computer. Clip that. Clip that, and then continue the clip. Fucking. Recently, I was watching the Majority Report. I'm trying to figure out what the fuck's happening in politics. Maybe I gotta get involved and fix everything. I don't know. Sorry, I might have to get involved. Might have to give up my nice computer job, my nice to wear a Twitch stream on the side, and get involved to stop fascism. Because the communists refuse to call something gay, and that will be literally the end all be all. You're like, oh, this guy's zesty. I know what you want to say. It's okay. Please get off my For You page with your pseudo-intellectual Substack ass like essay reads. Congratulations on being smart for a 16-year-old. You're in your 20s now. Like, what do you want, a cookie? I don't know what you want me to do. But back to the clip. I was watching Majority Report, and I found out that there was this one lady that was like, I'm against Medicare for all because, like, then Donald Trump and, like, Maha would be a part of it. You know what I mean? Which is crazy because if I remember correctly, that's not how fucking government programs work. You crazy white woman. You crazy white woman. You're in the way once again. You people are in the way once again. Jesus Christ. With your bullshit. The CIA could not do what the fuck white women do on the regular. Learn how to use a sidewalk. Oh my God. That is all I need from you people. Jesus Christ. Because white men are sick of it too. I know. They come to me. White men, you could be like, oh, well, they're not. I'm not going to say white supremacy doesn't exist. Congratulations on white guys for winning. You know what I mean? It's pretty sick. God bless. I'm jealous. You want to kill yourself because some dumb bitch didn't give up a pussy? Who gives a fuck? Move on. So anyway, this woman who was running for like Congress or something goes, I'm against Medicare for all because it would be like Donald Trump and then Maha would be like in charge of it. Which is a crazy fucking statement. Let's get rid of the roads when a Republican is in charge. Like, that's what the fuck I want to get. That's how stupid of a take that was. Anyway.
You have one with
End of clip,
dramatically
computer.
starker regional divides, one with increased decentralization. More specifically, you have a nation absent of a noticeable portion of the late 1900s economic development and transformation.
I'm Beach Bear.
These words,
My job
like the
is
system
just
itself,
beach.
still aren't exciting.
Bloke like
but
myself.
put more simply, if you are an American, regardless of whether you use the interstate system, your life would be noticeably different in a reality without the internet.
It would be. First of all, everyone, I don't know who the fuck. This is what kills me. As soon as they came up with the concept of tolls, they should have nuked whoever the fuck did that. This is how I know, like, every older generation is like, you kids these days don't know what hard work is. You have let everything get worse and worse since the day you were born. And now we gotta fix it. My fucking generation, my entire generation has to lock the fuck in. You know what I mean? Gen Z, like, we gotta fix everything. Millennials are going to be annoying. Gen X, useless. They're going, can you believe that Gen Z are doing this? Shut the fuck up. God, no one cares. You just got a house. Like, the average buying home was like in their 40s or something. You just got a house and now you're on some boomer shit. Suck my dick. Kiss my ass. God, you're fucking annoying. What was I saying? Yeah, my generation's going to have to fix everything. You can expand on this with public transportation. That's what the fuck I was going to say. Because then you can make it even better. I had no idea. Amtrak, by the way, when I was moving here, Amtrak has this thing where you can literally park their car in their fucking thing. By the way, I was making sex jokes when that was happening. When I found out that that was a thing. But, oh my God. We can expand on this. We can make things perfect. We can imagine all the shit that we do in the military, like here. You know what I mean? Military grade, by the way. Military grade, and no one's allowed to be mad at me. Military grade means like 1 in 4 is like literally broken. That's all that means, by the way. And the military knows this too, but for some reason they have this unspoken bond where I'm supposed to respect them because they shot like some fucking desert incel who's exactly like them, also didn't pay attention in class. Also kind of a fucking loser. They shoot up schools here for no good reason. They saw a meme. Hey, why'd you kill all those people? You saw a meme? Shut up. You're an idiot. That's so embarrassing. Are you not embarrassed of doing that? That's fucking loser shit. Genuinely crazy. These people think they're like martyrs too. It's genuinely crazy. I forgot what I was going to say. Anyway, back to you.
States.
Back
it's
to
a
roads.
single collection of roadways with an influence so great that it permeates into every American's life. It all started here 102 years ago. 79 vehicles departed from the White House's ellipse at 11:15 a.m. on July 7th, 1919. They snaked through the district streets before crossing into Maryland and stopping for lunch in Rockville at 12:30 p.m. The coupling on one of their kitchen trailers broke, and a car's fan bells too, but all in all, it was an uneventful 7-hour, 46-mile, 74-kilometer journey to the Frederick Fairgrounds. 12.5 hours later, they woke up, left, drove, arrived, and slept again.
Jesus
this cycle
Christ, man.
repeated itself. Day
Ah,
after day,
oh my God,
they
that
cut
would kill
40
me.
or 50 or 60 miles deeper into their westward journey. The convoy climbed through the heights of the Appalachian Mountains, trekked through the mud of Ohio, before crossing the
don't you mean
Mississippi River
Appalachian?
at 4:10 p.m. on July.
Don't you mean Appalachian Mountains? Computer, continue clipping this. Don't you mean Appalachian Mountain? TikTok is like the one place where people have like high school level discourse with like try to make it like adult level like vocabulary. You know what I mean? And it is because the algorithms push those like words out. They like monitor your words, and they're like that's what they like build the fucking algorithm off of. I think, based off my observations. So, you know, that's why definitions like, that's why words lose meaning after like a couple of weeks, like 2 weeks later, every buzzword just gets reinvigorated by like some just complete undercutting, every just disingenuous crap, you know what I mean? But I did see someone got mad at me because I like this was a while ago. I said the Appalachian Mountains, and like some idiot was like Appalachians, and then I found out like literally people who live there do not give a fuck. And the point that I was making in the video was that I don't think these people give a fuck. They literally just want like to like healthcare and like to be funding. But I guess I don't know. I'm not in charge of how people vote. God bless. End of clip. Robot. End of clip.
Area defined by desolation. Few dared venture west in a motor vehicle in 1919, always opting for the relative comfort and speed of passenger trains. This convoy, though, was making the journey specifically to determine just how difficult this feat was, to what extent such a journey was feasible for military logistics purposes. The answer came quickly.
It sucks so fucking bad that like everything cool in this country, everything that's like, damn, yo, that's some real ass shit. Like most innovation, I could be wrong, but it really does suck that like most innovation comes from like literally like we need to kill people better. You know what I mean?
Despite routing
End of clip.
themselves on
Robot.
the most
End of clip.
developed transcontinental road of the time, the Lincoln Highway, they constantly had to divert around disrepair, physically disassemble covered bridges to get their trucks through, and fight physics on roads too narrow for an oncoming car to pass. Gas stations were few and far between, so such travel required truly expedition-level
AI
planning.
viewers, stream
Each time they entered a city,
well, we'll
though,
see.
they
We'll
were
see what
greeted by
happens.
hordes of intrigued
Computer, get ready for this clip. Someone's in my chat. Oh, the robot. AI viewers, streamboo.com. God bless. You know what? We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I've seen a lot of these like more famous fucking influencers. They literally like they jump around like moron. Who's that one guy that's like pretending he can't read? What the fuck is that? You know what I mean? I feel like these people are like boosting for the algorithm because they know the algorithm generates hype. I think they've bought the algorithm and they're using bots to like generate hype. That's what I really think. I think they're like building community within the algorithm so that they can just perpetuate. They don't actually have to be talented or interesting. They could just make it seem like there's a community here already, which will then propel them forward. That's what I think. They're also like, there was also a limited amount of time where like influencers were doing like nothing but publicity stunts. Like this, who's that like weird like idiot that's like the cishet white man, and then the whole time she was like, do I have to talk about Palestine? Which very funny SNL bit. Very loserish behavior in real life. You know what I mean? Anyway, back to
locals
this
and
thing.
dignitaries, but those crowds thinned as the convoy crawled further
End
into
of
the
clip,
desolate
robot.
west. Most, but certainly not all, of their vehicles successfully traversed the Rockies, and the same can be said for their trip across some of the Lincoln Highway's roughest roads in Utah.
Jesus
With
Christ.
time, though, the trend reversed, roads improved, and they finally saw pavement again as the convoy entered California, its final state. After a final evening in Oakland, California, the vehicles loaded onto a ferry,
That was a
crossed
cup.
the
That was a
bay,
cup. That
and
was a
made
cup.
a ceremonious arrival in San Francisco, accompanied by a massive parade and a formal dinner. That was September 6th, 1919, 62 days after their departure from the White House Ellipse. Having concentrated nearly all their waking hours on driving, the math works out to an average travel speed of just 5.65 miles or 9 kilometers per hour. A staggeringly slow pace on a road branded as a highway in a year featuring technology such as electric refrigerators, airplanes, and long-distance phone service.
Yeah, they stopped making fridges that were good. By the way, that did piss me off. I'm on TikTok now. Every once in a while. By the way, fuck TikTok. I'm on Instagram Reels because it's a good algorithm. I spent years curating that algorithm. curating genius algorithm. Because I see TikToks where they're like selling like old fridges and like how much cooler shit used to be. I tried to Google it and I was like, there's got to be like radiation. No, literally just like, well, we wanted to keep more money for shit that breaks. I was like, the fuck? Fuck you. I don't even know how to use a little humidifier thing on the bottom for the vegetables. I just ignore it. I just put the carrots at the door.
Of appraising the feasibility of this
I put the
route
bread
for
near the
more
light
practical
bulb. Put the
military
milk away from
purposes,
the light bulb.
but the report back to Washington
Look at
was
all
not
those
positive.
trees.
One lieutenant colonel, tasked with observing the journey, wrote, quote, "Extended trips by trucks through the middle western part of the United States are impractical until the roads are improved, and then only a light truck should be used on long hauls." It was clear that, for now, until roads
they
were
calling the
improved,
trucks fat.
transcontinental motor trips
What the
would
fuck was
remain the
that?
domain of publicity stunts
They got fucking
and
bicycle tires
enthusiasts.
picking up the
But
cars.
then the years started
Doc
passing.
Hudson.
Administration after administration, observing the growing presence of motor vehicles in the lives of increasingly everyday Americans, recognized that road construction was not something that could be left the responsibility
Back the
of
fuck
states.
up, buddy.
While individual states did make plenty of progress building high-quality urban and rural roads, their interests were insular. Iowa, for
Jesus
example,
Christ, back in the
would have
hey,
no
look at this, look at this, look at this shit.
Their interests were
100 fucking years ago, idiots are still fucking tailgating. Buddy, use your fucking head.
insular. Iowa, for example, would have no
Can't even
interest
stay in the
building a
fucking lanes. Look at
highway
that
with
idiot.
The primary purpose of connecting Illinois to Nebraska. As Americans went off to fight
Yo,
in
real
Europe,
talk, you could see like exactly. You see like every once in a while you'll look at shit that's like improved and you'll be like, why the fuck was that? Isn't that just common sense? It's like, no, this is why they had to paint the little fucking yellow lines on the road. Because motherfuckers are just gonna be like, well, I guess I'd just be in the middle now. I guess they're just fuck some idiot.
primary purpose of
Goddamn.
connecting Illinois to Nebraska. As Americans went off to fight in Europe during World War II, they observed the efficiency of Germany's national Reichsautobahn highway system, but when they returned
Whoops.
home, they were forced to navigate a patchwork of state systems of varying quality to get anywhere beyond their local areas.
Fuck, dude, we even got
In
the roads from the
1950s,
Nazis.
when America was a
Goddamn.
near decade out from landing men
Shit, dude, we even got the roads from the Nazis. Are you fucking kidding me? Jesus Christ. Well, suck my dick. Hitler talked about like how American street like black people. So technically,
on the moon,
we own them.
it still took
We
significant
own the
planning
fucking-
and the better part of 10 days to reasonably traverse from one coast to the other. While this might have been inconvenient for road tripping Americans, it mostly meant that there were regions that simply could not compete with coastal areas in the industrial sector due to high transport costs and times. It was clear something had to change, but efforts to increase highway construction at the federal level were constantly stalled by funding issues and a general lack of volition.
That was kind
But
of funny.
then came someone.
They probably call this socialist or
Patients around the
something.
world are
Shit.
cleaning their retainers wrong. Here are the 3 worst ways to clean your retainer. 1. Brushing. This is really common, but can actually cause irreversible damage to your retainer. Harsh plastic bristles cause micro scratches that trap harmful bacteria, which release enamel-eroding acids that could lead to teeth staining. 2. Chemical solutions like cleaning crystals. While they can have disinfecting properties,
God, I can't even come up with a
chemicals
joke.
don't have
This is
the
how
critical
fucking
scrubbing
annoying.
action to break down hard.
One of the members of the 1919 Transcontinental Convoy, in fact, the very lieutenant colonel who provided the earlier report on the journey to Washington, continued on in his military career and rose through the ranks until he became Supreme Allied Commander of the European Theater in World War II. Then, upon return to the US, he entered a political career, culminating with his inauguration as president on January 20th, 1953.
Eisenhower. It's kind of crazy how like people look. It's kind of crazy. TikTok is so fucking useless. Eisenhower like literally like he literally was literally like so important during World War II that after he won the presidency he was still like call me general. And then, like, literally, he just took one bad picture, and now motherfuckers on TikTok are like, he's kind of gay. Ooh, he kind of zesty. Shut up. God, even if he was, God bless, a gay man won the president.
This was,
World
of
War
course,
II.
Dwight D. Eisenhower.
You ever,
With the
you ever see a gay
groundwork
guy
laid
lose
by
a fight?
decades of
I thought
planning
so.
and false starts,
That's just so
Eisenhower's
annoying.
task.
You know what I mean? That was the end of that clip, by the way. What I wanted to say was, you say, like, I saw on TikTok someone was saying that, like, self-defense classes are, like, sexist because it puts the onus on women to not be attacked. And I was like, God, do anything. Just do fight back at all. You know what I mean? Like, Name a single time oppressors were just like, you know what, my bad, that's enough. You know what I mean? And guess the gender and race of the idiot speaking that TikTok. But what I wanted to say, I knew it was bullshit because gay dudes know how to fight. And lo and behold, homophobia has died down a little bit, hasn't it? Over the decades. Checkmate, white feminists.
Was centered on finally finding the political will and
every
funding
map he's
to
shown
turn
has
this
always been a
concept
little
map,
different so
a
far.
1955 publication by the Bureau of Public Roads, into reality. After nearly 3 years of political maneuvering, he succeeded. On June 29th, the Federal Aid Highway Act of 1956 was signed, dedicating some $25 billion to constructing 41,000 miles or 66,000 kilometers.
Hang on, we gotta do some math. We gotta do some math.
Highway Act of 1956.
1956, 25. What's happening here? 25 billion. 1966 or 56? 1956. $56 to now, or today, yeah. Now. What a fucking only an idiot says that. 306 billion. That's the AI overview. Let's look at this random thing that I've been pretending is interesting. Yeah, 306. Okay. Federal Reserve Bank of Minneapolis. Why do they get their own funding? What was it? How much was it? 12 billion? 25 billion. 25,000 million, I think. Comma. Damn, I was one off. Was I? Yeah. Comma. Whoop. It's hard to count zeros. 1, 2, 3, 25 billion. In 1956 is worth blank in 2026. 304. I'm going to assume that's billions and it's like keeping the actual thing. Yeah, that's like 300 million now.
Was signed,
300
dedicating
million now
some
because the
$25
socialist left
billion
wants the military,
to constructing
the pro-war
41,000 miles
communists
or 66,000
want the radical
kilometers
left
of
to
highway.
declare war on
Unlike
Cuba.
previous attempts at
They want
similar
to declare
programs,
war on
the federal
Israel.
government would now pay 90% of the costs of these interstate highways, with individual states responsible for the rest, largely funded by a hike in the federal gas tax. Just 3 months after the bill's signing,
Okay.
paving work
I can only imagine the arguments because he said that it was funded by the government. 90% of it was funded by the government because of a hike in the gas tax. So that's like an actual tax on everyone. Kind of bullshit, but whatever. And then he goes, I can only imagine the arguments for that. You know what I mean? Like they probably called him a socialist. And the fact that he was a general probably like immediately went, fuck you, can't do shit to me, suck my dick.
began on a section of Interstate 70
But God
in
forbid the
Kansas,
Democrats do
and 2
anything.
months after that, the
God
same
forbid
section
Democrats
opened
go,
to the public,
let's look at the anti-war
representing
veterans.
the first miles of a system that would engulf the country over the coming decades. Now, whether it's I-40 in Tennessee or I-90 through Idaho, the way these roads were built was highly standardized.
Damn, dude, I
That
would love to be a truck driver. You know what I mean? Can I be a truck driver? I'm pretty fucking confident. I'm pretty good at my road. I slow down all the fucking time. You know what I mean? I know what a lot lizard is. I just don't care. Is this correct? From what I heard, that there's like a point system to be able to shower as you're a fucking truck driver. There's like Riders Plus or something. Not Riders Plus, but like there's like a point system to be able to like eat shit, and like what the fuck is that? There needs to be like I would say no. There should be. I do believe there should be like a national truckers union. There should be like some sort of transportation union, in my opinion, because that's just like country logistics. You know what I mean? Like that's like, okay, shit's got to move. The ports have a union. I saw that they endorsed Trump, and then a week later they're like, "Fuck, what the hell?" That was kind of funny. I think everyone should have a labor union because if you have a business, your boss is probably collecting more than he should. That's really it. But then some of them like get mad. They're like truckers, like they're like, I want to open up my own LLC, which is really interesting because like you can have a labor union and still have your own LLC. You know what I mean? What the fuck? What are we doing here? I don't know, dude. The conservative part movement now has nothing to do with the government. They're literally just like, there's like little boys throwing temper tantrums, going, "Let me do what I want. Let me do what I want." It's like, dude, we were all 16 before. We can't always do what we want. Like, we have to help other people.
These standards are codified in a simple 8-page document entitled A Policy on Design Standards.
God damn, dude, there's always construction on the road. Like, they can't fix that shit for real.
To start with, fundamentally, interstates must have controlled access, meaning the manner in which vehicles enter or exit the roadway must be controlled through on and off ramps. That's why, unlike with many state highways, you never see intersections with stoplights on interstates except when rules are violated. The standards also set out a minimum speed: 50 miles or 80 kilometers per hour in urban and mountainous areas, 70 miles or 110 kilometers per hour in rural areas, and
minimum
maximum
speed?
grade, up to 7%, corresponding to 370 feet of elevation gained per mile of road, or 70 meters per kilometer, depending on speed and topography. There must be at least
Those
2
tires
lanes in
weren't
each
moving at
direction
the
of
same
travel,
speed.
12 feet or 3.5 meters in width, with a cross slope, essentially an angle to allow for rain runoff, of at least 1.5 and ideally 2% grade. Tunnels and bridges must have at least 16 feet or 5 meters of vertical clearance, although less is allowed through urban areas as long as an alternate route with 16-foot clearance is available. Aside from a few smaller details,
So you might
that's
as well just
the
make it
entirety
there.
of the Interstate Highway Design Standards.
So where the fuck did the Easy Pass come from? What moron should be nuked over that fucking dumbass decision? Jesus Christ, I have like 3 things on my fucking window shield. I have a Corolla. I'm not supposed to be worried about this shit. Does it sound like I gave a shit about what car that I bought? Huh? Could have just bought a fucking used Corolla, but now I'm on 95 going, look, these people parked under a bridge because it's drizzling. Oh, look, they're all getting those big-ass cars because then they hit something, and then they're like, my car's a tank. You should be killed. You should be eliminated. You're in the way of progress for this country. That's how I know fascism is fucking stupid. You know what I mean? Like, they're not even good at fascism. If I was a fascist, I would be getting rid of, like, actually useless people. Oh, you don't use a turn signal? Your entire family's gone. You're from New Jersey? Nuke the whole country. The new state. You know what I mean? Oh, you gamble? Oh, you lose? Okay, well, you gamble, lose, and you're still going. Okay, well, strike 3. You're out, buddy. Who else would be useless? Who else is, like, kind of useless? You know what I mean? People who support murder. Everyone should be against what I'm doing. Anyone who supports what I'm doing, you're also gone. Who else? People who don't know how to merge, they slow down and fuck up everyone. Like, you get people killed if you don't know how to fucking merge, buddy. Because now, like, I have to match up speed. It's like the people going zoom behind us, like fucking idiot.
Implementing this nationwide, however,
There
was
are pockets,
no
just
simple
go.
endeavor. When the project started in the 50s, 1 mile of interstate cost some $8.5 million to construct, or $5.3 million per kilometer. However, through the decades, as labor costs rose and the simplest sections stood completed, this ramped up to over $34 million per mile, or $21 million per kilometer.
Communism.
Unsurprisingly, the interstate system quickly blew past its original $25 billion budget allocation,
Yeah.
but people and governments were convinced. The project gained more and more funding and was reaching completion by the time the 80s turned into the 90s. To complete the original vision, just one
They were still building highways and shit in the 90s? How fucking new is this thing? Jesus Christ. Like, Friends was out. They didn't have fucking highways during Friends? Is that why they're all walking everywhere? That's why everybody's skinny? That's why the economy must have been so good. They can't fuck it up. They can't fuck it up. They don't have access to money over there. Yo, every state should have a 99.999% of exit tax, by the way, like low-key. That's what I believe. God. Monica Geller is perfect. Anyway.
last section remains. A 12.5-mile, 20-kilometer stretch through Glenwood Canyon, Colorado.
Does your home gym look like this?
I don't have a home gym.
Yeah, not built for real homes.
I don't have a home gym. I have a pull-up bar with a dip bar in it. And then I have 35-pound kettlebell. And then I have two 25-pound dumbbells. I'm not strong. I just don't do shit.
You're good to go. No racks, no plates. Nothing's gonna hold you
Can
back.
I skip this? Well, hang on. Let's not skip this.
But here's the part that changes
Let's not
everything.
skip this.
A full cable system, deadlift, squat, bench press.
Okay, let's skip
Just
this.
switch and move. And it's smart too.
With 1,000-foot walls flanking on each side, little room exists
What the
aside
fuck
the
was that?
Colorado
Bro went through
River
hell
for
for a
roadway,
second.
but a complex collection of bridges and tunnels were constructed at a cost of $960 million, inflation adjusted, corresponding to $75 million per mile or $47 million per kilometer of roadway.
Oh.
Once this engineering marvel was completed in 1992, however,
Okay, hot
the
take.
nation was
Hot
connected.
take. Hot take, in my opinion. I don't care that a government just sort of writes blank checks. You know what I mean? Not too much, obviously. I don't want a government that's like profitable. You know what I mean? Like, where the fuck is that money going? And it's like, well, back to the people. And it's like, no, it's only going to go back to the people if it's in debt. You know what I mean? Like, you have to spend that money somewhere. Duh. 12-year-old version of me.
And more than 2 decades after his death, Eisenhower's vision was realized. His 62-day transcontinental expedition
Eisenhower
from
made traffic.
1919 now takes a mere 42 hours.
You can get across the
In such a-
country. You can get across the country in 42 fucking hours. Holy shit, that is cool.
Decentralized
Fuck
country
airplanes.
consisting of a patchwork of states, each with unique governments, laws, cultures, and more. The consistency of a nationwide federal transportation system is, in and of itself, unique. It is one of the most regular interactions Americans, especially in far-flung western and southern regions, might have with a federal program. Today, the largest urban center located further than 25 miles or 40 kilometers from an interstate highway is Fresno, California, with a population of about 500,000. In fact,
Damn.
only 14 cities with over 100,000 people are located further than this distance.
We should fucking
Even
expand.
Alaska, Hawaii, and Puerto Rico are now included in this program, despite the fact that their interstates don't actually extend interstate. With wide lanes,
How the
smooth
fuck do they
turns,
get here, then?
consistent grades, and more,
No.
these
Hawaii and Alaska? How the fuck do they get there then?
highways are remarkably safe. While nationwide, the US averages 1.3 deaths per 100 million vehicle miles traveled, interstates, for the same 100 million vehicle miles, observe just 0.55 deaths each year. Incredibly, that means that, assuming the alternative is equivalent travel on non-interstate roads,
I don't think that's
this
real at
system
all.
is responsible for saving about 6,500 lives per year. Beyond the moral component, the innate human desire to preserve life, the US Department of
Meh.
Transportation, on a statistical basis, values a human life at $11.7 million when evaluating potential safety standards.
What
So
the
the
fuck?
safety profile of the interstate highway system by itself has a theoretical economic impact of about $75 billion per year, therefore easily justifying its cost alone. But then there's the more direct impacts.
Yeah, let's talk
Among
about
the more
that.
populated states, construction disproportionately took place in southern states such as Georgia, South Carolina, or Arkansas on a basis of miles constructed per capita.
Mhm.
Then, in less populous states, the interstate disproportionately penetrated the American West, with states such as Utah, Montana, Nevada, and Wyoming receiving the most miles per capita.
Damn, should I move to
Therefore, It was
Wyoming?
the South and West that received the greatest
Should I move to
impact.
Montana?
In essence, what these
Should I
roadways
move to
did
Montana
was
and buy a
connect
horse
the US's
farm?
economic centers to the periphery, so the
Build a
periphery
school.
had the most to gain by
Build a school,
effectively
build a hospital.
reducing the relative distance to centers by a factor of 30%.
That's fine. One thing I
on
learned about Montana is that like a lot of like the meth addicts there are also double functioning as like Klansmen, like headquarters. That's what's so funny and interesting. And they think, yeah, Brat Summer is gonna win you that. I don't know what the fuck thought. I don't know
In
what
the
the fuck
case of
thought
Interstate
process that was.
5, for example, which runs along the entire west coast from the border to Mexico to that with Canada, California, the state that encompasses the majority of its distance, actually sees the smallest benefit. That's not to say the benefit is small.
Yeah,
the
but-
removal of the interstate would correspond to a 6% loss in overall income in the state, but Oregon, the 12th most sparsely populated state in the nation, would lose 15% of its income if I-5 simply disappeared. It's worth fully considering just how staggering that statistic is. A single, simple 4-lane roadway stretching some 300 miles or 500 kilometers through Oregon, attributable for 15% of its income. This does, however, make sense. Oregon's economy, significantly undergirded by the natural resources, manufacturing, and agricultural sectors,
We need to bring
is
back
highly
jobs in most Oregon.
trade-dependent.
Yeah.
The state does not, however, have any major export ports, so when a manufacturer in Salem, Oregon, for example, needs to transport
Build a
the
fucking
finished
export
products to the
port. Jesus Christ, man. Build a
port of
fucking
Oakland,
export.
it would likely hire a
Yo, if I'm president, I'm going full. We're government spending on everything. We're literally. I don't give a fuck about your dumbass AI. It's okay. It's a tool. It's a nice tool. It's a nice math. Are you doing anything with it? No. Then shut up. Like, hang on. Okay. I'll be right back. Look at this cool ass fucking thing. Look at this cool ass fucking thing that I got. After this video, I'm probably gonna play a game. Ugh, but I'll be back. Ugh. Okay. Live.
Truck to take the 9-hour journey south on I-5. The shortest non-interstate route, however, would take 13 and a half hours on roads with potentially burdensome weight restrictions.
Computer, clip this. You know, a real recession indicator is like, yeah, OnlyFans, not sure, whatever. It's like corporations pretending to like give a fuck about you. You know what I mean? I just poured some Lucky Charms. I haven't seen this amount of marshmallows in forever. That is not a good sign. They're like pretending to give a shit about you. Yeah. OnlyFans models low key Like, I'm not a swerve by any means, mainly because I don't give a fuck. Like, that's not like putting, like, okay, we're banning sex work. Like, you're not magically, like, going to be treated like a person again. I don't know what the fuck you think that's going to happen. But, I'm not, like, they got to stop dressing up like kids. You know what I mean? Like, that's a real recession indicator, too, by the way. Like, if you're a multi-millionaire OnlyFans model already, gross that you're dressing up like a kid. You're already like, who's that idiot that has, like, Lamborghinis? Every once in a while, like, Instagram would be like, huh? Right? Huh? You remember being 14? I was like, no, I don't give a shit. I don't care. These are awful people. I'm not a swerve, but like greed is annoying, no matter who's doing it. Anyway, end of clip. Back to the roads.
Adequate facilities, low bridges, and other constraints. It just makes getting product out harder. Now, ultimately, transport cost is rarely an enormous portion of a given product's cost. A 5-cent increase on a $10 product produced further from Oakland isn't massive, but that's not the context that matters in the competition between places for industry. If the options are between a state that has a conduit enabling lower cost, reliable, fast transportation in and out, and all other factors are the same, why would a manufacturer decide to locate in the more poorly connected place? The economy is a competition, and in competition, the smallest margins matter even when they don't in a non-competitive.
Coachella Travel Center. Is that a place? I thought it was like a rush of like fucking, what do you call it? What is it like when a bunch of drug addicts go on a party? A festival, yeah. Clip that, robot. Anyway, I forget what I was going to say. What I was going to rant
Context. Considering the alternative was the status quo, individual states building their own highways, disconnected from any national program, this program caught the states that couldn't afford massive infrastructure projects, many of which were in the South and West.
Abraham Lincoln united a nation that was deeply divided. He gave his life as a martyr for the cause of peace. Every hero's journey begins with a blank page, yet their achievements have echoed through time. The stories of these individuals remind us that great...
Up to the rest. Therefore,
Marco Polo
interstates
is a real
made
guy.
these states more competitive by reducing their relative distance to the rest of the world. That's not to say the program was perfect, though. Just as much as it proved revolutionary to more rural areas, it gutted cities. Neighborhoods, predominantly poorer ones, were leveled to the ground to make space for interstates and their associated infrastructure.
You ever
This
on
often
95
created
and you're, like,
clear
driving by
physical
houses,
barriers
you're like, what the
between
fuck?
certain neighborhoods and urban centers, which reduced opportunity in these excluded neighborhoods. They also had the effect of encouraging reduced density, which increases the environmental impact of cities, creates scenarios where job opportunity is linked to car ownership, and additional potential negative impacts. Altogether, the way in which interstates interact with
You can't do
cities
jack
was
shit
often
without
poorly
being like
planned
racism, you know
and
what I mean?
executed. But when
Fucking
examined
gross.
in aggregate, the interstate highway system is one of the best investments the United States ever made. While by no means unique to the United States in
Put
concept,
black
the
people on
vastness
the
and regional
interstate.
disparities
Give
in the
them
country
jobs. I've
meant
always
such
said
a
this.
system had a uniquely powerful impact.
Everyone's scared of being woke
For
until the
every
real
dollar
motherfucker
spent on
like
the
me pulls up.
program, it has returned at least 6 in economic benefits. In the context of nations, connectivity is power.
Yeah,
Therefore,
yes,
the reason
exactly.
why the interstate highway system is the most impactful infrastructure program in American history is simply because, as of now, it's the largest. I
gonna make it
definitely
better.
enjoy nerding out
My
about the
generation's gonna
interstates,
make it
and
better.
hopefully you now do too, so I made a whole other video about the strangest, quirkiest sections of the system, like why Interstate 180 exists, just connecting to a town of 700 and traveled on by only about 100 vehicles per hour, or the town that essentially exists because one
give
of
a
the
fuck,
only
bro.
stoplights
Attach
on an
everyone.
interstate. You can
Attach
watch that
everyone.
video
I don't
on
give a fuck,
Nebula,
bro.
the streaming site founded by myself and loads of your favorite educational creators. There's no algorithm, meaning we can upload without worrying about how clickbaity a video is, and no ads or sponsorships, meaning you can just enjoy the videos themselves. Plus, we regularly
nice.
release exclusive companion videos, extended cuts, big budget
think you probably gotta
originals,
be
and
important
more.
enough, you know what I mean?
What makes Nebula even better is the best way to get access to it, the Curiosity Stream bundle deal. You sign up through them, and then you also get access to Curiosity Stream, home to an enormous catalog of top-quality nonfiction shows and documentaries.
This is interesting. Computer, start clipping this. This is Nebula, and it's like Curiosity Stream. It seems good because this is like better quality stuff, like as opposed to like regular YouTube crap. You know what I mean? We made pancakes with dildos. Oh, can you believe it? Shut up, idiot. But what I do want to do eventually, because I'm sick of like every algorithm, I'm sick of every fucking app, I'm sick of every fucking news cycle of fucking like, oh, it's content, it's content, it's content. I don't care. It's crap, is what it is. It's manufactured. Eventually, I'm gonna have to make me and all the other 900 billion unemployed CS majors are gonna have to make our own platform.
Like Highway to the Arctic, about Canada's annual endeavor to build ice roads through its frozen north to provide a seasonal road connection for many of its most isolated villages. Nebula and CuriosityStream are both fantastic streaming sites that I find myself regularly using, and they come at an incredible price. Just $14.79 a year with the current sale at CuriosityStream.
Fucking shit, I thought it was like $14.79 a month.
Stream.com/Wendover or by clicking this button. That's all our regular videos early and ad-free, exclusive companion videos, big-budget Nebula originals, and an enormous number of non-fiction shows and documentaries for an annual price similar to what you probably pay monthly for other streaming sites, and signing up helps support this channel. So go sign up at curiositystream.com/Wendover.
What do you dislike doing the most about accounting? What is the bane of your existence? The answer is going to be something around close, something around audit, something around, reconciliation. I think the accounting function is changing in a way where what got us here isn't what's going to get us to the next generation. What I saw with Rillet was like, this is what accounting can be.
Every time I come back to this show,
Azula, I wonder if there's like a correlation between like people who think Azula is chill and like, Nazi sympathizers. You know what I mean?
Well,
like, I wonder if like no incel shit, because like incels gonna hear this shit and go, But like real talk, if Azula was a boy, I'd be like, that motherfucker's crazy. You know what I mean? Like I don't give a fuck. His mom was mean to him and he had no support structure. Like, yo, he needs rehab. He's fucking nuts.
Rock with a renewed appreciation for its depth. I'm quite familiar with Avatar: The Last Airbender, obviously. But the thing about great stories is that they get better the more you study them. As I continue to rewatch Avatar and ponder its themes, characters, and philosophy, I come to a fuller and fuller understanding of...
It's the 1920s in almost every major economy.
It's the show that magicians around the globe
Mamma mia.
don't want you to see. The Masked Magician is back, out of hiding.
Oh, I gotta finish those fucking games, actually. Alright, no, yeah, that's what I was gonna do. That's what I was gonna do. That's what I was gonna do. I can do both, technically. I can do both, because I'm very good at my job. I forgot I have VPN. Be right back. Change it right here. Do that like that, and log in. Hurry up. Boing. Boop, boop. Look at how fucking expensive everything is. No, I'm not paying $70 for a fucking Lego game. Are you out of your fucking mind? Don't speak to me. Jesus Christ. Baldur's Gate 3, literally a dating simulator, and they're like, "Why? What do you mean you don't know?" Like, what do you mean? It's like, yeah, I actually don't give a fuck about most video games. I actually don't care. I think you're all hacks. Space Marine 2, wasn't this like really fucking cool? Still $20. I'm not paying for like $20. You know what I mean? Like, I'm kind of done. I'm kind of done spending a lot of money on games. It's got to be like $15 max, and I got to be like, ooh, look at that. Assassin's Creed Odyssey. How do I change the settings? How do I change the settings for on Streamlabs? Holy shit! Ah, fuck! I'm actually not that good at this job. Do 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 do. How do I change the fucking settings on How do I change the settings on fucking Streamlabs? Change. Video. Oh my god, change video game settings on Streamlabs while stream is on. Voice to text, low-key, underrated. In-game menu, open your in-game and navigate to its settings. Video game settings, no. How to change Twitch settings while I'm already live on Streamlabs. Use a Twitch creator to change your stream info again. Twitch creator dashboard. That's what I'm fucking looking at, man. Is this? Fill the yes. There's an update. What the hell? Update? There's an error. Try fetching error. Just go live. What the fuck? What even is that? I'm alive? Okay, yeah. There it is. Description. And now Assassin's Creed. Assassin's Creed Odyssey. There we go. Here we go now. Update. There we go. Here we go. Play. Live. Whoop. I don't even know what that is. Capture card. Okay, here we go. And back in my recliner. Oh, God, it's so hard. Oh, it's so hard trying to be good at everything. Trying to fix everything. I gotta move my chair back. I'm like hitting the wires. Icarus is unavailable. What exactly is happening in this game? Jesus Christ, I can't see anything. Icarus is not available. Domain expansion. Okay, no one's here. No one's here. Hold on. I'm looking kind of jacked in this video. I don't know. Whoa, ladies, everyone watch out. I forgot.
How does a place like this exist?
Aliens, they built it. Fuck, I'm stuck. Okay. I'm supposed to look at the rocks or something, right? The rock says Okay, so someone else must have been here before, because the shit's all broken, you know what I mean? Like, they never, all those conspiracy theories about, like, how aliens built the pyramids, I think you're automatically a fucking idiot, you know what I mean? Like, first of all, if you had slaves, you'd probably do something too. Just because you're sitting there masturbating all day on fucking nothing doesn't mean other people don't get shit done, you know what I mean? Let's upgrade the RAM. I like to RAM with my boat. Anyway, end of clip. Computer. There we go.
How could I even explain this to someone like Marcos?
They have an iPad. Cassandra's gonna lose her mind over an iPad. Someone like Marcos. Marcos is an idiot. I don't even know. Show nearby quests. Explore the cliff. Track quest. Okay, yeah, let's do that one. I thought I was. Can I not? Am I supposed to let something on fire? Okay. Being a teenager looks a lot cooler on Disney Plus growing up than I thought it would.
Glowing over there.
It's the TV. I'm gay. We're gay, Cassandra. Here we go. Jump. Okay, so there's a way to get in. There's also another floor. What am I supposed to be doing? Where am I? Where am I? There we go. Interact.
This imprint is shaped like the sword Demos had at the cultist meeting.
Okay.
Is it forged from
Oh, I just looked right past it, didn't I? It's perfectly spear saved. What the fuck is she looking at? She can't read hieroglyphics. Liberal propaganda. They're trying to make us use that little toy that like puts a square in the square hole and robot and circle in the circle hole. I couldn't think of another shape for like half a second in my mind, for real, by the way. Liberal propaganda. They're trying to make us not teach our kids shit at home.
Forge activated. Synchronizing retransmission chronicity. Contacting
The fucking ancient aliens spoke English too. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out. This is lucky it's Sparta. It's by default. It's cool as long as I get to murder someone. End of clip. End of clip. Thank you, robot. I'm tired. I'm tired, dude. These playoffs are fucking me up. These playoffs are fucking the shit out of me.
Deimos. The Forge.
I knew I let you stay in the Animist.
This is what VR was supposed to be, by the way. Like, it's so fucking. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Is this what Mark Cuban was thinking? Not Mark Cuban. Mark Zuckerberg was thinking VR was gonna be. Oh my god. That's why he spent billions and billions of dollars. Oh my god. He saw a video game
Your
about it.
vitals are crashing.
You don't understand. This confirms it. Cassandra didn't just have Isu technology. She had the means to improve it. Imagine how powerful the staff could be.
I admit, that could be an incredible find. But right now, I'm the doctor, and I take care of you. Now get some rest before you go back to Cassandra.
Are we dating?
If you
Can't say no to my
but only
girlfriend.
because I've got work to do on the outside.
Please, just clear your head.
Can't say
The
no
last
to
thing
my
we need is a
girlfriend. We
cell
know
leader
this.
suffering from the bleeding effect and spearing us because we're Hittites or Thracians.
I won't. But Thracians throw great parties.
Don't forget, we're a team. We'll back you up until you're finished your investigation.
I
Who
know.
the fuck is we?
Kyoshi secured the loft yesterday, and he's keeping an eye out. Elena's on call doing historical research.
And I'm here to talk if you're feeling any confusion from the Animus.
Always the therapist.
What do you think of the mission so far? Huh?
So,
Touch.
Doctor, how do you feel now that we're closer than ever to the staff?
I believe this staff is important. But the Templars and Assassins have found staves of Eden before. Nikolai Tesla blew one up in Russia, if I remember correctly.
This is different.
They're just making shit up. Albert Einstein shoved one up his ass and then blew up. Bartholomew. Bonus points if you know what science is I'm thinking of. Oh, I'm so fucking full. Anyway. They should outlaw
What I saw in
dairy.
Egypt is true. This staff
Except
doesn't
for when
control
it's
minds.
yogurt and
it
yummy.
controls physics.
Or ice cream
time.
and yummy.
Imagine
Or
rewriting the
sundaes
rules of the
and yummy.
universe.
The spear you
Hey,
found is
more of
right
these
here,
and yummy.
and it's not doing anything.
The
Hmm.
spear's attached
I'm
to
still
a
just a
bloodline.
fat young man in my heart.
Leonidas, Cassandra,
Computer,
and
clip
Deimos-
that last part, please.
Alexios. They were intimately connected to it.
Are you sure you can use the staff of Hermes then?
No. But if the Templars get it, they won't stop
It's nice.
until they
Even
find
here,
someone
they're
who
like
can.
picking and choosing what counts. Like, fucking. I forget what happened on this part of the plot. I'm just gonna
So,
burn through it.
What do you think of my new Animus?
They gotta stop
You
someone
mean
or something and
our
went back in
new
time,
Animus?
I guess.
That's Abstergo equipment.
Which I've modified to within a millimeter of its digital life. It's an Animus console prototype Raman variant with the I/O capacities pushed to their max. Ultra portable with more calculating power than NASA and CERN combined.
Just a whole bunch of gobbledygook. Jesus Christ.
I'll go stretch my legs. Too bad we don't have access to the Abstergo gym anymore, huh?
Membership costs too much.
Killer, ha! Whoa. You gonna hit me? Do something, lady. Come on, fight back.
Are you sure you want to go back into the Animus right now? I get the impression you'll be there a long time.
Yeah, fuck it. I'll try to remember what's happening
before I
here.
go back to Greece.
Good. Come back when you're ready.
Do something. Jesus Christ.
Fascinating. Layla, can you believe we're meeting Herodotus himself?
I can. He sure does talk a lot.
Is there anything I can help you with?
Actually, I don't care about this. I want to go back to killing people.
If you need anything, just let me know.
Hey, let's go. Come on.
Eager to re-enter, I see.
Yep.
Yes, I'm ready to go back to Cassandra.
All right. I'll be watching your back.
No, you won't. Pervert. Pervert. Once again, lesbians are my mortal enemy. Once again, I remember in college one time I walked out of the building, I walked out of class, and this like white lady, she had headphones on, she like dropped her fucking, this white lesbian, she dropped her headphones. No, she had headphones on, then she dropped her wallet. I'm gonna start the clip over. Computer, restarting clip now. I remember in college when I like walked out of a building, I was like behind this white lesbian, she had her headphones on, she dropped her wallet, and I tried to call out for her. I was like, hey, excuse me, excuse me. I was like really loud too. She kept walking, so then I looked crazy. Number one, automatically fucked up. I should have like, and then I looked at her wallet, and then I was like, I guess I'll just pick it up and grab it to her. But before I picked it up, this other, fat, if I say like white guy who plays Smash Bros, do we know the type of phenotype I'm talking about? That's what I'm doing. And don't ask me how I knew she was a lesbian, by the way, either. She wasn't like eating box on the way out. She like had those bug tattoos. Don't act like that's not fucking new, by the way. Don't act like I'm not tapped into woke. I might damn near be the only real woke on the planet. Everybody else seems like they're lying so they could write some fuck ass essay on TikTok. So anyway, I'm calling out to her, and then the fucking Super Smash Bros. Guys, he runs to her. Doesn't pick up the wallet, by the way. Doesn't pick up the wallet. So okay, so if I go away, someone might steal the wallet. So I pick it up because I'm like, well, I'm gonna catch up to her anyway. And then he goes, hey. He catches up to her, points back to me. I go, hey, here's your wallet. And then as soon as I was about to walk away, she goes, wait. Huh? Bitch, fuck you. And ever since then, I've been fully aware that white women have been the problem. Computer, end of clip. Look at my cool ass bow.
My spear is stronger now.
Is
the
it?
cult won't stand a chance.
Leonardo's spear. Upgrade the spear. Leonardo's into the further. God, I don't care. I literally don't care. Like, I literally just want to kill people. Kick. Yeah. There's like a way to jump. Requires level 20. Refill is 25% of max health. Can I get the break 70? Stun the target of all shields. Okay. That one's good. God, I mean, literally, who cares, right? 500%, blah, 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 blah. Sure. Fuck it, who cares? Who cares? Do. They should make a dash in this game, you know what I mean? Because there's no point in me running all the way back.
Well, Herodotus will be happy. It's clear someone was here far before we were.
Yeah, the cult. Go! Jesus Christ, Cassandra, lock in. Now that you got an upgraded spear, all of a sudden, your fucking cardiovascular problem.
Know this place existed?
Your cardiovascular problem is an issue now. What's the lag on Streamlabs? Actually, not that much. Damn, what the fuck? It must have just been because I was on Fortnite that day. That makes sense, yeah.
Time to talk.
Who the fuck are you yelling at, bro? I'm literally your older sister. I will grab you by the fucking ear. Okay, so come down to me.
You're not hard to track.
Did you come alone? Are you all right?
Alexios, you're alive.
Don't touch me.
Don't fucking raise your hand on me. I will cut your head off,
You
little
have to
bro.
tell me everything. What's happened to you?
I don't have to tell you anything. I don't know you.
Well, I know you. It doesn't matter. There's more important things to
Dude, okay, I'm gonna say this real now. If you're a man and like you know a woman has seen your butt, you can't threaten them. You can't. It just comes off as ridiculous.
You're right. Like that stunt you pulled with the artifact. It got my attention, if that's what you wanted.
What? The artifact showed the truth. We're family. And we made it out of Sparta alive.
Yes, it did show the truth. It confirmed what I always knew. You threw me off a fucking mountain.
Yeah, you're wrong. Fuck 'em.
If that's what you think, Alexios, you must have hit your head on the way down.
I've heard this story, and not from a liar like you. And never call me Alexios.
Right. Demos. Now him, I don't know.
He's a demigod, worshipped and feared by the cult and all the Greek world.
Call him a loser. Gods don't bow to the cult. That's not who you are. Yeah, we're gonna be assholes. Dude, if I was an older brother, I'd be like the best older brother on the planet. You know what I mean? I've made all the mistakes.
I'd watch your
I've made
fucking
every
mouth,
mistake.
or I'll shut it for you.
I'm gonna bash your head
Didn't
into the
when you
rock.
had the chance before, and I bet you won't now. This is stupid. We need to find our mother.
I'm not interested in reunion.
Then why'd you
I just
come?
want to know what you think you're doing.
Same thing as your cult. Looking for Myrrine, our mother.
They don't need her.
Your cultists think differently. She's their next target.
If they ever
Ooh.
pursued her, it would be to kill her.
Ooh, now
But
use
if
your
you
brain,
don't know where
dumbass.
she is, that means she abandoned you too. How sad.
Yes. Leave her alone. She's still our mother. Yeah, we're gonna be an asshole.
Then get them off her trail. Send them after me instead.
You really do like attention. They'll be after you soon enough, not to worry. And they'll dominate you.
They'll have their work cut out for them.
I doubt it. The family will be exterminated.
I killed Nicholas. Did we even kill Nicholas? Didn't we let him go?
If they're after all of us, there's one less person to find. I killed Nikolaos.
Yet here you are, acting so righteous. When really, you're just like me.
I don't care what you think. I'll find Myrrine.
God, everyone's so dramatic.
Come with me.
Everyone's so dramatic.
Find her.
Everyone's so dramatic. This is literally just like if Maury was in
She could
Greece.
help me.
Oh, you think friendship is the answer? Running around like lost children looking for dear mother. You're so weak.
Literally just beat his ass. Like, I don't...
Weak? I've had to kill for much longer than you've had to.
Oh, I'm so scared.
Beat his ass,
I have
Cassandra.
an army
Literally
behind
beat him.
me. One false move, and you're obliterated. That's the plan.
Yeah, I don't care.
I'm going after the cult, you know.
You've seen our numbers. You've seen what I can do. And
You
you
can't
still
do
think
shit,
you
bitch.
stand a chance.
Try me.
So having guts runs in the family, does it?
They gotta do...
You claim
They gotta
we have the
move
same
things around
blood.
better.
So let's see what you can do.
Yeah, beat his ass.
Ah, you're being an asshole.
You'll have to be stronger than that.
Cassandra, what the fuck was that? Literally, what the fuck was that? We got embarrassed by our little brother. Don't ever let that happen again.
Malaka. Herodotus won't believe this. I have to tell him what happened.
Jesus Christ, what the fuck? That was literally it? Okay, there's a bear somewhere. Not my fucking problem though. Interesting place, rocks.
Well, was the legend true? Was it magnificent? What happened to you? And your spear?
Slow down, Herodotus. My spear's stronger now.
Me when
I
I'm
can feel
trans.
it. You were right. There was some kind of artifact there. It showed me a vision of me and my mother.
Aww.
The ancient
Is that what happened? I don't even remember.
Cassandra, you have no idea the powers
I gotta cut my fucking fingernails.
all harnessed in Leonidas' spear.
That's not everything. Deimos followed me here. The cult's already moving, he told me himself. They're going after us. My family, Pericles.
Why would he tell you? Unless it was a trap.
Yo, I was watching Tobey Maguire's fucking Spider-Man today. Oh my god, MJ is literally useless. MJ in the first movie, by the way, she bounces from some fucking loser, high school loser. Even though she like kind of talks to Peter Parker and you're like, she's being kind of... And then even after, she kind of goes out with Harry for a little bit too. Just a fucking loser. They might as... If they were going to make her like kind of a hoe, low-key, she's optional to the movie, in my opinion. The third movie is when she's like kind of important. Low-key, they kind of just use her as a prop. But if they're going to make her a hoe, at least make her like endearing, you know what I mean? People shit on hoes like they're not better people than most people.
Then we go to the Pnyx. If Pericles is anywhere, he's there.
Okay. What the fuck is happening over there? Icarus, go find out what's happening. What's happening? What's happening? Boars against bears. Oh, already finished. Let's kill some cultists. Let's kill some cultists. Investigate the clue to identify the identity of the cultist. Do I have clues? Do I have clues? Letter from Melbourne. Come on. Dude, all I want to do is be a humble mercenary. Killing people for money, and I can't do that. Can't do that. Oh, I was looking at the wrong button. Ready to unveil. Ready to unveil. Ready to unveil. Yes.
What's one life worth without 1,000 others behind it?
Oh. No way. Is that the fucking girl that I had sex with? Bullshit. No.
Ready when you are, Commander.
No, that's not what I want. No, no. Oh. How do I get there? Where are we going? Where's the cultist? Oh, literally just the other side. Based. Let's go.
Head put over water.
Let's go.
Forward.
Yeah, fuck it. Let's fight him. Is that a product ship? Oh, shit. Sorry, I thought you were pirates.
Speed up.
Beautiful songs. You should just sing this. People should sing this on like football matches and shit. You know what I mean? We need better chants. We need better chants in America. That's my opinion. Like you go to Britain, they're like even like the Britons are like bantering with the refs better. One time I saw a guy go, "Nice game you're missing here, ref," just off the cuff, and I was like, "That's brilliant. That's funny. That's a genius." Where's the port? We'll be hard in this area because of it. Okay, dude, I literally just need the port. Where's the port?
Increase speed.
Okay, whatever. I'm gonna leave.
The commander's leaving the deck.
Do, 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 do. Oh, I need Icarus, don't I? Yeah. Yeah. 1, 2. Damn, that's it? Jesus Christ, dude, I need Icarus to be better. Icarus, be better. Icarus, you're literally a hawk. Why do you not know anything? Beach encampment.
Let's hope no one notices me here.
Is she looking at me? I forgot how bullshit this game is sometimes. It's an animal or a person? Dead. And then... Can I do it again? Yes. Oh, she saw that. Whoops. Bang. Fuck. Fuck! Hey, come here. Hey. She's not even gonna fucking fight. Hang on. Fuck. That was embarrassing. Oh shit, I can like knock them out. Can I not pick her up? I thought I could pick them up. Ooh.
I won't rest.
Now I can pick her up. Okay. Okay. Free captive. There are 3 captives? Do I have to? Shut up. Yeah, fuck it. I'll let him out. How'd you get over there?
Freedom! This will not be forgotten, friend.
Are you near her? Get away from her. Get away from her. I don't like how you all are in one cage. Okay, there we go. Have a nice one. Bye. That was an easy fucking kill, dude. Come on, give me like an actual kill. Give me an actual kill. Unveil? No. Unveil? No. Unveil? Yes.
Who needs democracy when Thrakmi rules the world?
Unveil? No. Unveil? No. Unveil? I'm getting kind of tired. Unveil? Here we go. Here we go.
Chaos is our greatest strength.
Annoying. Unveil? No. Unveil? Yeah.
The fight is only over when I am the last man left standing.
Jesus Christ, man. Ooh. Unveil? Yes.
I spent 20 years at sea, only to realize the cult was my home.
Whatever. Unveil? No. There was one of them that I could have unveiled early. I remember this. Do 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 do. Who's next? Where? All right, I guess whatever. Map, 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 map. Where? He's in some fucking do 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 do. Can't even fast travel. Can't even fucking fast. Keep thinking there's a fucking ghost. If I do get attacked by a ghost, I hope I'm masculine. Instead of just crying. You know what I mean? We gotta track down that fucking boat. That guy's on a boat. One of them's on a boat. We gotta go get him. They're bringing their bad boats with their bad... No. No. Yeah, we're going travel speed. I know. No. There we go. There we go. I see you. Sometimes if I do think there is a ghost there, I like to pretend to act tough, you know what I mean? What the fuck? Holy shit, I don't remember that. Yo, how do you think like ancient civilizations reacted to like cool ass fucking animals, you know what I mean? Like an actual like an elephant. Bye. Come on, we ram.
Maximum speed! They are going to ram us! Archers! Ready yourselves!
Initiate boarding. Uh-oh. And you're gone. And done. He's drowning. Easy. Easy peasy. Here we go. Oh, for the loot. Yes. Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
There's much to do, and many unknowns.
No. Come on. Take him in. Here we go. Take him in. Take him in. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Bam. It's fine. Easy, watch this. Boom. Now for that other fucking idiot.
Brace yourself! We need to move before they hit us! Everyone, brace yourself!
You're annoying.
Commander! They're gearing up to ram us! We're taking cover from that fire! The roads can't keep this up! Archers, get
Jesus Christ. When we're in the ocean, it's so like high stakes. Bam. Ooh. And watch this. Boom. No. Let's get her together. Hey. Fuck. Who am I going? Fuck yeah, son. Boarding completed. Ship health restored. Ship health restored. Loot. And here we go. Here we go. Let's fucking get him. He's the last one.
Archers! We need you! Get reinforcements on deck! Stand! I need archers! Watch out! They're trying to hit us! Hold on tight! Ship's damaged!
Bam.
Ready to shoot! Fire our volley! Reloading! Archers! Forward! Don't waste ammo! Someone set the fire out! Another hit and we are done for! Archers! Ready! March! Forward till we're ready! Someone deal with the fire! We need to be careful! Release! Ready for impact! Commander, we can't take any more! Now! Attack! Get ready to fire!
Fuck! Bullshit. Bullshit. Reload later save. Sure. I wonder if it saves. I wonder if it saves. I wonder if it saves after, like, in between. Ah! Okay, that's enough for tonight. That's enough for tonight. That's enough for tonight. That's enough. Ooh, I'm gonna die. That's enough for tonight.